The family of a man who died from COVID-19 intends to sue his nursing home for wrongful death. That nursing home, Trevecca Center for Rehabilitation and Healing, has had 4 patients die from COVID-19 and 59 positive cases. Our chief investigative reporter, Jeremy Finley, found documented criticism that the center moved too slowly to contain the outbreak.
As one family prepares to sue this facility, News 4 Investigates has obtained emails with the Metro Health Department in which this center is criticized for inaction and being difficult to reach. His family says Charles Horton was known as the mayor of the Trevecca Center.
He would go out of his way to push people down the hallway in their wheelchairs with their legs amputated.
It's why his son Tim says when the center first told them their 81-year-old father had tested negative for COVID-19, they were relieved. But 5 days later, his father was gone. The cause of death on his death record, coronavirus.
Well, I'm not real happy with him naturally, and I haven't had one condolence call.
And emails obtained by News 4 Investigates show it isn't just Charles Horton's family who's had concerns about the Trevecca Center. These emails show a month before the state identified a cluster there. A vendor that works with the center wrote they'd received, quote, verbal confirmation that Trevecca Center will not provide any COVID testing. This just does not seem right clinically or ethically. That same vendor then wrote days later that after an employee tested positive, quote, we're hopeful that those residents haven't been made more vulnerable by the inaction of Trevecca Care Right.
And we feel like more should have been done to have protected these residents of Trevecca.
Emails also show frustration from Metro Health Department workers about getting answers from Trevecca. One writing, Trevecca has been tough to reach, so it's been moving slow.
I'm not going to let it go on.
Tim Horton also questions the center's response plan, saying before his father was taken to the hospital, he was transferred to a floor for patients who tested negative for COVID-19.
I'm worried that he had it there and was probably transmitting it.
We reached out to the administrator of this center. His response, no comment. Jeremy Finley, News 4 Investigates.
Jeremy, thank you. And we also reached out to Care Right, the company that runs the center. They did not respond to our questions by our deadline. Governor Bill Lee has ordered every nursing home in the state to be tested for coronavirus. Now he says he wants to do more.
We're now actively evaluating next steps for expanded testing, particularly for testing certain populations weekly, populations like the staff of nursing homes, to continue to protect our elderly, the most vulnerable in this COVID-19 pandemic.
The governor speaking at a news conference yesterday, and tonight, over $90 million may help cover the costs. The Department of Health and Human Services announced $93 million in federal funding is coming here to Tennessee. The money will be used to help nursing homes impacted by COVID-19.